Have you ever had a tough act to follow, whether it's being a younger sibling or at work? That's what Brandin Podziemski faces entering his second NBA season. He's projected to follow up future Hall of Famer Klay Thompson as the Warriors' starting shooting guard, who is an essential part in one of the NBA's dominant dynasties. Despite that, the 21-year-old can bring abilities to the Warriors this upcoming season they haven't previously had alongside Stephen Curry. I'm going to take a deeper dive into Podziemski's game and showcase the various ways he'll contribute this upcoming season. While Klay Thompson will go down as one of the greatest shooters in NBA history, he was never a huge threat to create for himself or others off the dribble. That isn't the case with Podziemski. As a rookie, he ranked in the 88th percentile scoring out of isolation and could also use this action to create for teammates. Here, Podziemski has the ball in isolation at the top of the key against a defender his size. After sizing him up, he gets downhill, and while Derek Lively was in the paint to defend his assignment, his attention now has to go to the ball handler. Trace Jackson Davis realizes this and cuts from the baseline where Podziemski makes the right pass, which leads to a layup. Another interesting note is Podziemski as a rookie was more effective shooting off the dribble than he was in catch and shoot scenarios, as he knocked down 42% of his attempts from three off the bounce. The Warriors over time have been very efficient utilizing handoffs within their offense. Podziemski hit the ground running in this regard, as he ranked in the 93rd percentile on a per possession basis. Here, Podziemski's bringing the ball up, but as he passes it to Klay Thompson, immediately runs to get the ball back. They'll look at the space that's been created thanks to his defender needing to work through the screen, as the young guard now has a head of steam going downhill. He takes advantage, and the result is a layup despite the contesting defender. This example in the half court has Podziemski receiving the dribble handoff in the right slot. The right when he gets the ball, you can see Nikola Jokic will be switched on to him as his defender works through the screen. Now as Podziemski gets to the free throw line, you could see a third Nuggets defender rotating to try and strip the ball, and Trace Jackson Davis is rolling to the rim. Podziemski notices this, and while it looks like it could be going up to attempt a floater, hits the rolling big for an easy dunk. Podziemski also does a bunch of little things that can impact winning. Despite being listed at 6'5", as a rookie he showed a knack for offensive rebounding, averaging 1.6 a game. With the Warriors lacking size, this skill is important due to the ability to keep possessions alive and can create mismatches offensively. He can also create value with his movement playing off the ball. Here, a second defender starts working towards Stephen Curry as Draymond Green rolls to the rim, though Podziemski anticipates an opportunity. With his defender now having to rotate towards Draymond, Podziemski works towards the ball. Now on the catch, you can tell he's immediately attacking what would be a tough closeout for the opponent. This drive draws multiple defenders in the paint, but Podziemski's able to kick it out to Jonathan Kuminga in the left corner, who knocks down the open three. Coming into the NBA and defending as a guard is no easy task, though Podziemski held his own as a rookie. On a per-possession basis, he did well defending pick and roll, and his feel for the game showed on this end of the floor. This led to some savvy rotations jumping passing lanes, and is one reason why he was the league leader in charges drawn with 38. Here the 21-year-old defends Austin Reeves in isolation, but the little things are why I'm highlighting this. As Reeves gets downhill, Podziemski tags him and switches the assignment with Draymond Green. Though Reeves is now forced into a tough shot, look at Podziemski boxing out the opposing center and clearing space for a rebound. These things don't show in a box score, but can play a big role in team success. The interesting question for Podziemski will be how he responds when asked to shoot more threes. While he shot nearly 39% from deep, that was on 3 attempts per game, which could double this upcoming season. He surprisingly shot just 35% on threes off the catch considered unguarded, so with more volume, an improvement there is necessary. While the Warriors' lack of size will be a question, the projected starting five had success in minutes they played together last season, so there are some encouraging signs. Podziemski has the tough task of following up Klay Thompson, but he brings things to the table his predecessor didn't. Most notably is his ability to create for himself and others, which is something Stephen Curry hasn't had at the other guard spot with Steve Kerr as his head coach. Podziemski appears to be ready for the challenge, and his play this past year shows why he's a key player for both the present and future of the Warriors franchise. If you made it this far, thank you, and if you enjoyed the video, don't hesitate to like and subscribe to stay up to date on my latest basketball analysis.